Testing. Testing.
Testing.
Testing.
Testing. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Test.
Testing. Testing. Audio. Testing.
Testing.
Oh my god. Dude, this chair rolled so much.
What did you kick? Kick your.
Don't worry about it.
Kick your desk or something?
Alright, let me plug in my headphones.
Plug in your headphones.
Testing. Okay. Oh my
Okay.
god. I got you good. I got you good.
You did get me good. All right. Welcome back to the Chatting Chaps podcast. This is episode 4. I want to say it's
4.
episode 4. It is episode 4. This is episode 4.
But it's not like we're gonna be counting forever, so don't expect it.
What? Okay. I'm Marco. This lad is Daniel, and we're here to chat about stuff. We're not exactly sure what we're going to be chatting about, but chatting we will. Chat we will chat.
Don't worry about the whole frozen. You're gonna be
Our
frozen.
Zoom call is.
One of us is gonna be frozen multiple times throughout this.
Yeah.
Because the platform which we're using, of which we will not name.
Oh, I just named it when I was frozen.
It literally doesn't matter. Everyone uses beep.
All
right, I'm gonna leave a question on our Instagram, so go follow us at Chatting Chef Podcast.
How about you post stuff in our subreddit? Because right now the only thing that's there is this picture of Francisco Franco, and he's just kind of vibing. He's just there. That's the only thing in our subreddit. It's just him.
All right. So there you go. Posted it. Boom. Okay. Oh yeah, if I look extremely pale, that is because I am extremely pale. No, it's actually mostly because it's cloudy out and gray, and it's hitting me because I want that natural light, baby, and it's hitting me in a bad way. Also, after I shower, I look paler for some reason. Oh yeah. First things first. How was your week?
Oh, my week was
highlights and the worst things of your week.
Boring and monotonous. There was one thing that kind of stood out, and then the rest was just it wasn't good and it wasn't bad. It was just kind of there. The one good thing is that I got Metal Gear Solid 5, and I'm playing through that, and that's a lot of fun. And that's kind of it. The rest was very boring. All right, Daniel, how was your week?
Editor's note. Okay, at this point in the podcast, it's a bunch of bloopers and stuff, but I left them in anyway, so I hope you enjoy this weird little moment that happened. Okay. But I'm just asking, should I sit like this or no? It's really
I don't know. It's up to you.
Matters. Okay.
I'm trying to make my lighting better, but it's not working very well. I just put up the color white on my screen, so one of my screens is completely white, and it's not like changing my lighting at all. It's not giving me substantial lighting.
Got any questions for me?
I already asked you how your week was.
You did?
Yes, and you completely avoided the question. Yeah, I said, Daniel, how's your week? And then you started waffling about how you need to touch up your appearance on Zoom.
Well, it's true. Okay, so my week was all about touching my appearance up on Zoom. No. Okay, one day of my week was my birthday. One of the days. It was epic.
It was pretty epic.
You were probably alive when
I was
when the day happened. Maybe not original birthday, but like the day that was my birthday anniversary type.
I was.
And it was epic, and yeah. We ate the cake in like 3 days, so that was pretty epic. Better
That's
than
like
our
how
normal.
much? How that's a lot of cake.
Yeah, it's a big cake. Normally we didn't like 2 days, but we were better this year.
Like normally I save my cake. I usually don't have large parties, so I save my cake and like draw it out for like a week or two.
Yeah, nope. No, I don't. I have a cake for my party, which is mediocre. Then I have a great cake that my mom hand makes, bakes, bakes, and it's really good. It's like a walnut cake. Ha, you're allergic. And
Yeah.
it's but you wouldn't eat it anyway because mine. It has like this creamy chocolate. I don't know, some some recipe from my grandparents or something.
All right.
My great grandparents. So epic. Um, Also, this week I got Animal Crossing,
Animal Crossing. You
and
want to talk about Animal
epic.
Crossing for a moment?
Yeah, this is gonna offend you, but might offend you. I'm a bit of a time jumper.
That's don't. I'm very adamant about not time traveling in Animal Crossing
Okay, that's fine, but I don't care. I don't get why other people care so much.
because it's ruining the overall experience.
For other people, not for you.
Yeah, I guess. Maybe I should start time traveling because I
Just
know
you don't have to change your ways, but I'm just saying, like, you shouldn't get mad at other people.
I never got mad at anyone. I just said that's not how I like to play it because I feel like it's not the way it's meant to be played.
Okay, good. That's
Um,
good. There are people very annoying online about it, and it's just like, shh.
Regarding Animal Crossing as a whole, I feel like I bought it and I played it obsessively for a few days and then I kind of just stopped. It didn't,
What?
yeah. I mean, I still play it almost daily, but I only play it for like 15 minutes at a time every day.
How dare you?
Um, because this will probably happen to you too, because over a few days, it largely loses that interest that kept you like coming back the first few days.
Well, that's kind of
There's
why I time travel. So basically, the annoying thing is just like, most games, Sorry, the next few minutes of this podcast are going to be gamer talk.
yeah,
So if you're
gamer
not a
talk
gamer,
time.
leave. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just joking.
All right.
I'm
Gamer
kidding.
time.
You will understand this if you're not a gamer either. Okay.
Okay, go on.
Alright, so okay, so here's the thing. So the first problem I had was it was just like there was things I wanted to do, and the first few days really
Oh, and you
sucked.
just can't do it.
The first few days really sucked because it was like, if I don't time travel, I'm just gonna be picking up sticks for the rest of the day, and that's not my idea
Yeah,
of fun.
but I thought that was fun because there was like a a very tangible sense of progression.
There still is. I mean, there still is. There definitely is. And I leave certain things for the next day. Like, for example, the way I time travel is I don't time travel like months into the future. I only time travel by a day. So what I do is I try time travel back a day, right? So like today, whatever, and then I travel forward a day. So it's still the same day, but a day has passed in the game. It works and it's great because that way
Okay.
it will still be like, oh yeah, this is Saturday, and today's you get your Saturday stuff. You know what I mean?
Not exactly, but whatever. Um, do we have any did I already say go post on the subreddit because
Yeah,
I
I
said
did.
that.
Yeah.
Do
Oh
we
yeah.
have
Post
any
the subreddit.
Instagram
I'll put it.
questions?
I'll put it. It's right there. You can see the thing, or it's r/chatting chaps podcast. So that's CHATTINGS. Bah. You
There
know how to
it's
spell.
on our it's in our on our channel with like all the little social media things.
Yes,
But
everything is there.
do we have any questions on our Instagram?
Let's hold on off on that because I just posted it, so there won't be much there.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah. That being said, can I just wait? Can I mention something?
Yes, you can mention something.
Okay, there's something I've been doing, and I recommend it to y'all.
Okay.
Go outside, okay? But don't just go outside, okay? All right. So where I live, in my backyard, it's a pretty small backyard. It's very small,
It's
and
long.
the backyard of it part is very small, and it's kind of just like dirty, patchy grass where my brother plays soccer. It's not enough room to play soccer, but it's fine. And God, the sun just came out. and and what I started doing was but the rest of the backyard is connected to a bunch of woods kind of stuff. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I've
So the woodsy stuff, and there's a lot of good stuff there. And what I did was I decided with my brother we're gonna start making some stuff outside, and we're not gonna bring rope,
like
we're not gonna bring flint and steel, we're not gonna bring a knife, but we're gonna do it all by hand, baby. And the first
no,
step
like the I know exactly what you're talking about. Like those guys, uh, the
on YouTube.
I forgot. Like there are a bunch of channels, and there are these guys who just go out into the wilderness and just like start slapping the ground with sticks, and they make all these like super intricate subterranean houses, and it's really impressive. And
Well, that's not what I'm
I
doing.
guarantee you, if you've ever been on YouTube, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But
Yes,
it's
I'm subscribed to one of them.
I think I am too, but just as because sometimes I get on Discord calls with some people and we want to like to watch a movie at night or something. And while we're waiting for people to join, we'll just watch YouTube. And one of the things that we like to do is watch one of those videos and like speed it up to like 2 times speed. And then wait. And then we'll put like really peculiar music behind it. Like sometimes we'll slow it down and put Midnight, the Stars and You from The Shining in the background. It's so funny. I'm not sure why we find that so amusing. Sometimes we'll like speed it up exponentially and put it, you know how if you play Five Nights at Freddy's, there's that like ambiance kind of creepy noises in the background.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
never
we'll
played,
put
but I've
that
seen it.
over
Yeah.
it. I've never played it either, but we put that over it sometimes. I don't know. We just find it so funny.
All right. So what I did was I went outside and I just showed it, and I started making some knives, axes, tools, you know. And this is the first thing I made. It isn't very great, but it's like this kind of okay. I'll just show it.
Is it
It's
effective?
yeah, it works a little bit. It keeps kind of breaking, but this
How
is it.
about you just like bang 2 rocks together and make a sharp edge?
It has a sharp edge. It's just kind of hard to see, but it works actually. But the thing is, the hard part is the. All right, so for our audio listeners,
He's
for our
held up
audio listeners,
a
I made
stick.
I handmade an axe knife type thing. It's kind of it's
Looks like a
technically
small
shaped like an
hatchet.
yeah. Okay, that's a good term, but it's very small and it's basically the serve point of a knife, and it works.
And it's a
Everything is
stick.
made myself, even this kind of rope stuff.
What is
Uh,
that? Just like grass or something?
Vines I found in my backyard. But basically, it's all without a knife or anything, and that one was fine, but it kept breaking. And the real problem was it just wasn't very practical for what I was trying to do.
Did you bake another
So I
one?
made another one. This one's much better, as you can
I
see.
mean, normally the strategy is to like have a sharp edge
It has a pretty sharp
and like
edge.
no and take a larger like kind of stick and kind of use it to wedge a little piece into into the middle of the
Yes,
stick
yes, exactly. So there's a little
and then oh
y-
yeah, I see.
so oh my god, I'm getting little pieces of dirt flakes. Okay. So it took a while to make, like probably an hour each. But they're very fun actually to make. It's kind of a fun challenge. Because you know, you always see these survival dudes and they always bring a knife with them. You're like, you know, if you were trying to survive, you wouldn't have a knife on you and you wouldn't have tons of rope on you. So like shut up. So you have to make your own rope. That's here's the challenge. Make your own rope. You can use grass or vines or whatever.
What
Get
did you
creative.
use?
I use vines, like I said.
Fines.
Vines, yeah. Some I don't know
Fines.
what they are. I don't know any of what I'm using. I just kind of test the properties. Then use like a kind of flaky rock like this, or for our audio listeners, it's literally just a rock that kind
It,
of flakes and
it
breaks
looks
pretty
kind
easily.
of, you know how rocks have, it's very hard to explain, but like their layer is kind of like a
Sedimentary.
3D printer, but not really sedimentary, because sedimentary has different layers of sediment specific, like different minerals.
Oh
This
yeah,
is
yeah.
just the
I just call it
stone.
flaky. Like if you know what flint looks like, it's basically flint. It's flinty rocks. Like they kind of have.
Flinty rocks.
They have
All
uh
right.
in German you call it this will only help German listeners like a Scheiben
What is it? What is it called in
Scheiben like
Scheiben?
like layers. Doesn't matter that
Layers.
much. Sheets. It's bad. Okay. Anyway, so then what you
Okay.
do is you like if you can find a rock with a split in it, like a vertical split in it, those
Rock
are
with a
those are the
split?
best. Ah, stick.
Why would the rock have
Stick. Sorry.
a stick with a split? Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, point is just try going out there and making stuff. We're gonna make a fort soon. It's fun. It's fun.
Are you gonna make like a tree fort? That's got to be the ultimate kind of
Oh, like
thing
up there?
up there.
Pfft,
You
are you
would
kidding me?
probably
With
break
vine
something.
rope? With vine rope?
Yeah, you'd probably break multiple bones.
Inevitably, yes. But yeah, I challenge you guys all. I challenge one of my friends. I'm not gonna say it because then I have to bleep it, and that's just too much work. Um, I challenge one of my friends. To to go out there. I think he'll do it probably today or at some point, and just make something. It's fun. It's fun.
I don't have enough materials in my backyard.
That's what I
There's
thought.
literally
That's
nothing.
oh okay. Then go to your local woods. You don't have to say the name.
Yeah.
I have one here, a kind of hill type thing.
Yeah, but what if you see this random like teenager in the woods like banging two rocks together? It's like, ooh, ooh.
Well, okay, you have to go to like the least populated part of the woods. Every woods has like a populated part and a not populated part.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Go
about, but
like
still,
go
it's
five
kind of
meters
weird.
off trail.
If someone on the trail just sees me banging rocks together, they're gonna be like, "What the heck is wrong with you?"
Yeah. And if you want help on this stuff, apparently there's like a whole obviously there's people who like know what they're talking about. They study like primitive things and whatever. Like
Primitive technology. There are a
they
bunch of
call it
YouTube channels like that.
flint napping, like making these knives. They apparently
Did you
call it
do
flint
research
napping.
on this?
I did research afterwards. I just wanted to know how to find better flaky rocks. Um, but I was trying to see if I could identify flint, but I don't think I have any flint here.
Are you trying to make a fire in your backyard or something?
That's actually wasn't the intent. I was just trying to. It's just like good for that kind of thing. That's why they call it flint napping.
All right.
So yeah, do
All
it.
right. Do
It's a
we?
fun challenge.
All right.
Very random.
That was extremely random. I wasn't expecting that at all. Do we have a topic for today or a few topics?
Yeah. All right. I got a question for you. Oh
Yes.
wait,
Okay.
should we check the subreddit?
No, I checked it. There's literally nothing. And
Let's
I
check
also
this.
I mentioned at the beginning of the episode that there's nothing except for that one photo that Dougie posted.
Should I question? Yeah, you better get on the subreddit, okay?
Yeah, please.
Get on the freaking subreddit. Come on.
Our subreddit kind of sucks right now.
We tried aggressive tactics. Now we need to make them emotionally
Yeah,
feel
it's
for
like,
us.
come on, get on the subreddit. Come on, just a few minutes on the
We spent
subreddit.
all this time making the subreddit, and
It's a
now
nice
no one's
subreddit.
going on there.
All right.
Oh my
What's
god, have you ever hold on. Have you ever heard little kids crying?
what like that kid who sounded like Iron Man when he dropped his ice cream?
What?
Put
Is this a
put
YouTube video?
put that clip in and post. There's a kid who it's like a 2-second clip and he drops his ice cream and then he sounds like, you know how Iron Man has those like things in his palm where they like charge up and it's a really high pitched squeak and then they like blast some sort of like energy bolt.
I've never watched the Iron Man movies.
I don't know. Well, there's a kid and he drops his ice cream, and he sounds like Iron Man, and it's so funny.
Well, what I was talking about is they're not babies. Babies have normal kind of baby cries, right? Babies have baby
Yeah.
cries, but there's like toddlers, and they're
T-Pain
just
baby.
like little toddlers, like a few years old, like 3 or 5 or whatever. They're like,
Yeah, that's
they sound like sirens. Some, not all. We're not here to generalize or stereotype about toddlers. All right, I gotta do
exactly.
something about this lighting. Do a monologue.
Do a monologue. I have nothing to monologue about. So, children crying. All right. You're really losing me here. I'm really losing you here. I really don't know what to talk about. But
Talk
what, Daniel? You're muted.
talk about just talk about something interesting.
That's so vague. Okay. Something interesting being the weather. Right now it's partly cloudy, and the sun just came out on Daniel's side of town, so he's adjusting his blinds, and I really hope he comes back because I'm really bankrupt for ideas of what to talk about right now. It's all right. This is not ideal. Daniel, come back. Come back. You're muted.
No, I'm not.
Then why couldn't I hear you when you were clapping?
That's because you had your ears closed.
Okay.
So I think we're very
Apparently I had
shitty
my ears
podcast today.
closed.
We're not very like energetic ish.
Uh,
Do I look better or worse?
I don't know. It's a podcast. It's an audio mostly thing, so maybe we should like focus on that instead of doing adjusting blinds.
Sorry. What did you talk about?
You said you had a question, and then you held off because you wanted to adjust your blinds.
Did I?
Yes.
All right, I have a question for you.
All right.
Okay, let me ask you a question. What the heck is up with dumpster diving? Okay, it's a hobby. People have it as a hobby.
I wouldn't call it a hobby.
Well, okay,
I've
I'm
never
not talking about homeless
dumpster
people. I'm not talking about homeless
dove.
people or something. But I'm talking about like people go out there. They're like, I'm gonna catch a big one today.
Yeah, no, I've seen some of these guys on YouTube. It's like, ever seen those YouTube videos with the guys that kind of like go in rivers and stuff and find stuff at the bottom? It's that, but with dumpsters, and
Yes.
it's
Okay.
it's so peculiar.
That's
It's
okay.
like
That's weird.
they go behind, and sometimes they get caught by the police, and they're like, "Stop, go home," like, because I don't know. Like
Dumpster diving. It's a hobby of people.
a
People
few
just
years
like
ago,
doing
I
it.
started kind of watching dumpster diving videos, and I'm like, "Oh, this is kind of cool." And then I realized, no, this is actually so stupid. And then
You know what? Actually, I think there's probably some merit to it. Like I
it's
feel like
like, what?
imagine you like find some I don't know. I don't
But
know.
you're diving in trash.
I don't think you literally dive, okay? I really
I'm not diving, but like you're in a big dumpster. I don't think the risk reward ratio is on par. Like you can't. It's not worth it. Like I mean, there are people who like know what they're doing. They go behind like Apple stores and stuff.
Oh yeah, then like if you're
And
but why would you I don't
I don't know,
like
and like behind GameStops and stuff when
that's
they have like really old dog poop games. They just kind of like throw them, like you
that's
can't
a good
even sell them. You just kind of throw them out. And old technology.
Because GameStop rips off everybody.
Yeah, GameStop is kind of awful. Oh, well, GameStop is going under, so
Well, that's not good either.
that's not good either.
Nobody asked for that. They just asked for like, can you just give me a little bit more of a price? Because come on.
You know
I
what's really good?
sold you No Man's Sky and I get 90 cents out of it. Then they get a new update on No Man's Sky, and all of a sudden people actually say it's somewhat of a good game. Definitely not a personal experience that I had.
So I found a better game store. So I don't go to GameStop very often
Is it a
anymore.
local one or is it?
It's a bit of a drive. It's in
Is it like?
Salem, New Hampshire.
Oh, you already know where we live in Boston.
Yeah.
You know that.
It's like half an hour away. Maybe like 45 minutes. I don't know. And it's called Bull Moose, and it is a chain, but it's not a large chain, and their prices aren't that much better than GameStop's, but I will say they have a much wider selection.
Do they have good people there? Because GameStop people, not all, but some people that I've encountered are, and they have a tendency, and they're known for just hiring staff who are kind of
I've
very
never had that experience.
annoying.
All my GameStop staff encounters have been very pleasant. But the reason that I go to Bull Moose is it's because of this brick that you can't find games for the old Xbox at GameStop anymore. So I decided I want to start using my old Xbox, but the only games I have are SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom and like an old Star Wars The Clone Wars game and like Dance Dance Revolution, a Finding Nemo game, and a snowboarding game. Oh, and Wolfenstein. I had Wolfenstein. That's about it though. Oh, and I had Namco Museum. But so I went to Bull Moose and I just bought so many old Xbox games. I haven't even like.
He's disappeared.
I bought this for like $15. I don't even like Splinter Cell. I just thought that this looked super cool. I put it in the old Xbox for like 3 minutes and I got bored, but the case looks really nice. It was such a waste of money, but there's nothing I can do about it now because I bought it and it looks nice on my shelf.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
nice. Well, personally, my consoles are a Binbendo. Whoa! Oh God, I did not expect. Dude, I did not expect it. Sorry, I always like to do that with my brother. For example, we'll say like, "Oh, you want to play some Luigi Mansion Gree?" instead of like Luigi's Mansion 3. But I just did not expect it to come out like that. Okay, the one letter I chose. Yeah. Fine.
But
I have a Nintendo Switch and I have a PS4.
Nintendo Snitch.
Nintendo Schnitch and a PS Spore.
I have a PS4, this old Xbox, a PC, Nintendo Switch, and well, I also have my old DSs that I had from when I was like a
How
tiny
many?
child.
How many?
A 3DS and a DS, and that's it.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Just 6 consoles in total.
Okay, I don't use like 3 of them because they're well, actually I do still use the Xbox. I'm not gonna lie, I do still use the Xbox, but I haven't used the DSs in a good bit.
Okay.
They've been almost entirely replaced by my Switch.
So wait, what actually got you into gaming, and like when did you start gaming?
It's just always kind of been a part of my life. Like I think I got here. I think I got my
Again.
DS with Mario Kart DS on it. um, when I was like 5 or 6, because when I was in Italy, there was this bazaar that we went to, and they had these little little video games. They were kind of like Game and Watch, but bad.
Yeah, yeah.
And I bought 1 or 2, and I was really unhappy with it. But I wanted to play a video game, and my mom was like, "Okay, fine.
So she caved in
If you
and
wait
got
for
you.
your birthday," she said, "if you wait for your birthday, then you can get a DS because we know that that's a good quality thing since Nintendo is good." And I was like, "Okay, fine." Being a reasonable 5 or 6-year-old, I was like, "Okay, I'll wait for my DS."
Yeah.
And I got it with Mario Kart. I had no idea how to play. I just kind of went. I didn't know that how to win until I kind of like started to win when I was 7. And then I realized that you could unlock new courses when you kept winning. I didn't realize there was incentive to win until after a few years. Because I would also play like mostly um mostly Lego games. You
Mm.
know, the very easy to play Lego games. Except for
Yeah, I
that
never played
one
them, but yeah.
oh, they
Definitely.
were a large part of my childhood. Except for that one mission on Lego Star Wars the full saga with the at walkers where you had to like it's painful. I still cannot beat that level to this day.
Mm.
It was very
Okay.
disappointing.
Whoops, I just switched.
And then after that, it was kind of just always a part of my life. After that, I got a 3DS. I started on handhelds, which I don't know. I played a lot of that, and then I got a Wii, and that felt so surreal because all of my friends had a Wii, and I never got a Wii. And then I don't know when it was, but uh, for Christmas once, my mom got me a Wii, and for the first few days, I would wake up and say, oh my God, I have a Wii. I own a Wii." And it was so surreal for me. And I mean,
That's cool. That's really cool.
I would just kind of play more Lego games. That's kind of it.
That's
And
awesome.
and this one Scooby Doo game that was pretty epic.
Marco, real quick,
Yeah,
can you like move your cursor around because you're like frozen and I think that might help.
my cursor.
Just like shake it around.
It's being
Close
shaken.
some tabs.
Close some tabs. I will close some tabs, actually.
I will
I have a
too.
lot of tabs open. I actually have Metal Gear open. I should probably close that. Hold on.
Yeah, that'll do. That's all you gotta
Okay.
do to.
Am I better?
Um, no, I hope it'll just stop. Turn off your video and turn it back on.
Uh, trying to turn off Metal Gear right now.
Oh, okay. You did that. So for me, what happened was well, okay. My first time encounter with video games was my friend's Wii, just Wii, and I would play on his Wii. Oh, hey, I can see you
It
now.
what? Did
I
it
can see
work?
you. Yep,
Nice.
your smooth
I'm
motion.
smooth.
So I was playing Wii on my friend's thing, and it was pretty fun, but I didn't really care to have one. So or I never thought about it. But in third grade, everyone was playing Minecraft. I hopped in on that trend, and it was actually, well, I had a Mac before I hopped in on the trend. I had a Mac because I got one for my. It's this Mac that's very old for that reason, and I played Minecraft on it. And then eventually I was like, oh, I want to get a console, so I got a PS4 so I could play Minecraft. And then I got a Nintendo Switch later, and I love them both equally, except I like the Nintendo Switch a little better. But I love them
Yeah,
both
I have
equally.
that. I have that same thing because with the I use both of those things for exclusives. If I can get it on the PC, then that's where I'll get it. But for exclusive, it's definitely great. I mean, Mario Odyssey is probably one of my favorite games ever,
Mm.
and One thing that it's not I do have a few non-exclusives on my PS4. I have Watch Dogs, which was kind of trash. I have Watch Dogs 2 in the PC. That one's pretty good. I have Jedi Fallen Order, which I now realize that I probably should have gotten on the PC. But
Look, I gotta say, all right. So if you're ever buying a console, this always confused me. So you know how, okay, there's people that have like multiple consoles, but the consoles that they have is a PS4 and an Xbox, like the latest generation of both.
yeah,
Why would you? Why? There's very little difference. Get like that's why I got a Nintendo Switch because it's like
it-
completely different.
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
The
just
my thought process behind this is don't get the latest gen of either an Xbox or a PlayStation. Practice the wait and see method and see, okay, we know that both of these consoles are going to be almost indistinguishable in hardware and software. Let's like focus on the meat. Who has better exclusives? That's what is exclusives sell consoles.
okay. Another really simple thing, in my opinion. I have a Mac, so this will tell you something about how I like my technology. I need a good UI, and I prefer
Yeah.
the PS4 UI over the Xbox UI. I also prefer the controller, which is very controversial. I think most people
I
prefer
like
X,
the controller. It feels nice.
but I like it
Mine's a
better.
bit dusty. I haven't used my
I like
PlayStation
the
in
way
a
it
while, but
looks. I also just bought it because um I don't remember. I put a
Spider-Man
lot of
PS4.
research. I put a lot of research into it. No, none of the games I have are really exclusive. Just like
I
I
bought it
play.
just to play Uncharted. I was really, really like
Whoa.
super well, Uncharted and all the other exclusives like Spider-Man. It was mostly just Uncharted and Spider-Man. God of War. God of War is okay.
All right, but I gotta say, you gotta love Nintendo. I mean, everything they make is high
Yeah.
quality. Like everything they
Um
make, no, like first party game that they've made for the Nintendo Switch is pretty good.
for the Switch is pretty good. What about that one Animal Crossing game that they chose to ignore? That one that was supposed to be like Mario Party, but like a Mario Party Skylanders, but Animal Crossing. I
I have not been into Animal Crossing until the latest game came out.
me too. I just heard of this game. It is so bad.
Oh, well, I gotta say, not everything they make is perfect, but recently, I mean, Odyssey was beautiful. It's great to play with another person too. I mean, I don't love
Odyssey?
playing.
No,
It's
that's a
not
single
great to
player
play,
game.
but it's pretty good to play as with another person. Like we had fun, me and my brother, of course. Mario Kart is amazing. Luigi's Mansion is another game I play. It's pretty great. Also with two player. Um, they're just high
I'm
quality
I'm
games.
looking at a list of bad Nintendo games. One of them is called Bible Adventures for the NES. I don't know what's up with that, but
All right, let's get to answering some questions. We're having too chill of a time here.
all right, all right.
Let's check this. Oh my god, I glitched out the second I opened a tab.
Shaq Fu was a first party Nintendo game?
Yeah, wasn't it? Shaq Fu is incredible. I don't know why it's on that
I
list.
played the original Shaq Fu. Wait, but no, it wasn't because um I'm gonna say his name and you're gonna have to bleep it unless we
No.
ask him. He's gonna be fine with it, but
Just say it.
uh bought Sega Genesis and he has Shaq Fu on it. And I'm pretty sure he just got it to be a meme. It's
Yeah, I don't buy things just for the meme. I really hate spending money on anything. Fun fact, I always put so much research into it before I buy anything.
I'm not the best with that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I bought that Splinter Cell game that I never played.
I'm gonna show a little bit of footage
South
of our
Park
podcast.
64.
and I'm gonna overlay it when I edit this.
Hotel
This is our
Mario.
podcast, r/Chatting Chaps podcast. Please go on it, okay? It has the
What?
link to all our social media, so it's basically a hub of everything. You can find our Spotify, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, YouTube page, and everything else you need to find. And we were posting videos when they came out, but we're not doing that anymore unless you want it. Please ask us questions or post memes about us or anything, whatever, okay? Just follow the rules on there and just join it, okay? Please. Now I'm gonna hop on to
I want to say that that thing, the one of the worst Nintendo games, like that thing, the Animal Crossing one I was talking about. It's called Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. So bad.
Amiibo Festival. All right, nobody has asked us anything on Instagram yet. Guys, we need to talk for a second. Okay? Can we talk about the comments section situation?
What? I'm not
We
familiar with that
we talked
situation.
we recorded it last episode, but I had to cut it out cuz it was getting way too long and it was very
Oh,
unrelated.
okay.
We got to talk about this whole comments situation. So, do you want to kick it off? I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, it's not that bad of a situation. It just kind of needs to be addressed a little bit.
Yeah,
Um,
please don't send any.
like,
Just look. If you don't like our stuff, you don't write. Okay, someone wrote the F
but
word,
it wasn't like directed towards us. It was just directed
directed
towards
toward a fan, and we gotta protect our
no,
community.
just directed towards a person. I don't know. I guess this person was trying to be funny, but it just wasn't really.
It's really weird.
I
Somebody's
mean,
been emailing
uh,
us. By the way, do not email us unless you have business inquiries. And I mean that. Like, if you want to do a collab or whatever, sure, email us. If you want to ask us about like what whatever, but don't email us if you just for memes or something. Okay, we have a subreddit for that, and don't email us just to joke around because you know what? Email gets cluttered and we don't want that, okay? It's our business email. It's just somebody emailed us from 2 accounts. I'm not going to say them. You know what? It's fine that the person did it. We don't hate him for it. But just don't, okay? Oh yeah. Oh, we also need to talk about like Mo's videos that he makes for us.
oh my God, those are top tier.
They're so amazing. I will try to show both if my computer can handle, my really old computer can handle me importing them into the editing program. Here they are. Did you watch them? Glad you enjoyed.
Whoa, those videos were amazing.
They were good. They were really good.
No,
Video
they
edits.
actually were so funny. Like he sent the YouTube poop he made. He said
Yep.
he said I'm gonna make a YouTube poop of your podcast, and I'm like, absolutely, go for it. And he sent it to me, and I was drinking some milk as you do, and
Hmm.
I almost lost it. It was good. It was great.
He almost lost his milk. He almost
I
couldn't find.
almost lost my milk.
He couldn't
I almost
relocate
could
his
not
milk.
find my milk. I was not able to reobtain my milk. We didn't put a timer on this podcast. How long has this been going for? Not very long, I don't think.
Yeah, actually, I have no idea when we started. Oh.
We need to start
Actually,
remember.
I will actually check when I uploaded the thing. Anyway, just okay. This is a very chill podcast today.
Yeah, this is a very chill podcast. We're not doing anything too
Okay, I think it's been 45 minutes, honestly.
important. Okay, we have 15 minutes. We can kind of chat, you know.
Just yeah, let's try to wrap
We
it up.
had a good had a nice good conversation about games. That was nice. I like that.
Games. Oh yeah. Um yeah,
Daniel's frozen.
you're frozen. Anyway, moral of the story, because there's a moral to this whole podcast. No, there
So
isn't. We just talk about stupid stuff.
I'd like to say
Yeah.
Cle- once Clementine is over, we would like to start doing things in a real set so that we don't have to like deal with this.
Ooh. Yeah.
Like put two microphones in one room and
Totally.
talk about things. But
Totally. We can
for
discuss
right
the
now,
details afterwards. I have some ideas.
I also have some ideas, but
Awesome.
these are hypotheticals.
Yeah, we
We're
will
not.
improve things hopefully. We don't know yet, so don't be promised. Oh, do you like this new chair? It's big now.
I do like your new chair. My chair is still
It's
not
very
new,
comfortable.
but I like my
Well,
chair.
you have like a gaming chair,
I do.
so
It's almost a gaming chair. Yeah,
this is a nice chair.
I
Problem,
like that chair.
it's a little low, so that's why I'm like down here the whole time.
But can it do this? Mine can't really do that, but it gets close.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. Moral of the story of this podcast. First things first. We hope you enjoyed your weeks too.
Yeah.
Second, join the subreddit and subscribe and all that good stuff. Do it, please. Actually. Third,
If any GameStop employee is watching, please make your prices more reasonable.
they can't do anything about it. It's
Now,
the
I'm
corporation.
talking about like higher ups like Reggie. You know he works with GameStop now, right?
What?
Yeah, he stopped working for Nintendo of America and
Oh,
now
I knew
works with
that.
GameStop. I'm not sure why. That's an
Okay.
awful move, but
Yeah.
whatever.
Well, okay. Uh, yeah. Reggie is
We still love him.
his body is ready.
He's-
Um, it's a meme, guys. Okay. Also, get out there and play. Have some fun. This is a good opportunity to just. Okay, this sounds so cheesy, but just like you know what, it's actually fun. Like build some stuff in your backyard or just do something fun. I know you
Building
used to
stuff
make
is
bow
fun.
and arrows, right?
Oh, I made with what's his name? With
A friend.
what were we calling him? Started with a G. Gustav.
With stuff. Oh,
Me and Gustav made bows and arrows, and it was actually so cool. It was the coolest stuff. We
yeah.
made bows and arrows together,
I might try to
like
make one.
proper bows and arrows.
Mm, nice. Yeah. Try making an axe or something or a knife or whatever. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. What can I say?
What one thing that I like
Oh, sh-
doing is like small projects. I'm not sure if I can
oh my god.
retrieve this without all of my games falling on top of each other, because this is what they're resting on. If you've ever heard of the game Polybius, it's this like urban legend that there was this game that the government made,
Yeah.
and to monitor people in like arcades and stuff. And if you played it, it would like mess with your brain, and people died and had seizures and stuff. Obviously, all of this is not true. It's an urban
How have I
legend.
never heard of this?
But I made a little arcade cabinet, and it's called Polybius, and I made a
Yeah,
little.
for those of you who are not here, it's basically like a
So,
what is that? 7 inches or something? 10 inches.
yeah,
So
it's a small little, and I use it for
it
to
looks
stop my
awesome.
games from falling.
It's like the size of a brick. It looks like a little mini thing, arcade thing. It's pretty cool.
Cabinet.
You made that. It's a cool model. Oh yeah.
One
So yeah.
other thing. This one is pretty epic. I'm not gonna lie.
Anyway, we just hope you enjoyed our episode. This one was pretty relaxed. Stay inside, guys. Wash your hands. Donate. I don't know. Just do things. Whatever. I don't know.
Made this.
Oh, here he is.
Wait, hold on.
Can't see
Ah.
a mask.
I had this 3D printed. We had 3D printers at our school. Hold on. Let me
At
put
that
my
tech
headset
room.
back on.
Remember
So
the tech room
see.
we talked about last episode? If you haven't seen it, watch our last episode. Pretty cool.
I hold the record for the longest 3D print ever printed at our school, and it's this.
Yeah, so you made an entire mask for those.
I made an entire Borderlands mask when I started playing Borderlands, and I'm like, I don't really like this game, but the mask looks super cool, so I made it.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Anyway, that's pretty much all we have for today.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Bye.
Oh my god, all my stuff is falling.